Welcome and welcome back. We are continuing our journey toward the summer sailing paradise that is Canada, but enjoying some beautiful Great Lakes sailing along the way. Today, we are in Grand Traverse Bay, just north of Traverse City, Michigan. Specifically, we are anchored in Bowers Harbor. These are beautiful waters in cherry and wine country. More about that ahead. I think that's a walleye. Two of them out on their own today, so clearly it's a Sunday. School's out. Sorry about that. Good conditions to see the clarity of the water today. You can see that big fish down about 12 feet. My anchor chain down there. That's a good sized fish down there. He's looking right at me. I think I'd do pretty good if I tossed out my line in the lure right now. Gorgeous day. I need to bike in to get myself a workout. Workout was overtaken by work off because I'm headed to the winery. It's a short bike ride from Bowers Harbor right across the Mission Peninsula through beautiful rolling hills just filled with cherry orchards and wineries. We're leaving corporate America behind. These are family farms and small wineries with local folks out pruning the vines. Many of the wineries have adopted a more contemporary European flair. But the cherry orchards, well, most of those haven't changed much in 100 years. Don't those look good? I think those are Montmorency's here, and then Bing's behind, the lighter colored red ones. I'll see if I can find some to buy. I refuse to steal one from the side of the road. I'm sure that's an issue here. How do I feel like riding a bike on the side of a highway in wine tasting regions? Pretty good. So how is the cider? Something a little different than wine. It's flipping excellent. I like dry ciders when I drink cider. And my body likes cider better than beer. I don't know what it is, but the alcohol in beer sometimes makes me beepy. The cider is excellent. Breese Estates. You've got to come here to the Secret Garden, and have a tasting when you are on the Mission Peninsula, and it's worth driving to. I'm going to put up the drone. I spoke with Ernest a few minutes ago. He's the manager of the place, and I'm going to go out 100 yards and put up the drone where it won't bother anybody and get some vineyard shot. But he's been to Hopetown, Bahamas. He built the deck at Firefly, this deck. That's right, one of the highlight destinations of stir-crazy sailing and adventures has been Hopetown, and Firefly was a real gem. He and I had a lot to talk about. Cool dude. He didn't want to go on because, well, he's a little bit shy. And his friends know. His friends know that he's a little bit shy. He's just that kind of a guy. While sitting outside sipping wine is wonderful, the inside tasting room is great too. This place is beautiful. And as you can imagine, busloads of men and women travel to the wineries like a Saturday Night Live Espresso skit. I'll link what I mean in the description in case some of you have missed that phenomenon. Why are there so many wineries in the Traverse City area? It has to do with the 45th parallel, which is halfway between the equator and the North Pole. That climate is similar in Michigan to where some of the best wineries are located in Europe. The long, cold winters favor the white grapes, used in Riesling and Pinot Gris. How are the reds in the region? They're getting better all the time.
but the Riesling and the fruit wines, those are first class. Drinking responsibly means being careful so that you don't drink so much that you can't drive safely. Or, in my case, fly safely.
A little concerned about crashing Buzz, but throw a few new rotors on there and perhaps we'll be okay. Darn.
If you are going to boat to Traverse City and anchor on Grand Traverse Bay, you can do that in Bowers Harbor, or you could just float on down to the southwest corner of the West Bay. It's pretty well protected, and that's where you will find the marinas and plenty of boats on mooring buoys. Traverse City has a bustling nightlife, especially at the Kresge Theater at nearby Interlaken Center for the Arts. The boarding school has produced winners of 158 Grammy Awards, 34 Tonys, and 27 Emmys. Singer Norah Jones is a graduate, so is Jewel, and the band The Accidentals also got their start at Interlaken. My favorite song of theirs is Mangrove. I'll link it in the description. If you're thinking about making plans to go to Traverse City this summer, August is your best bet, because Allison Krauss and Union Station will be at Interlaken, along with guitar virtuoso Jerry Douglas.
I'm glad I'm wearing my bright shirt. All right, shall we get going? Yes, let's do that.
I really liked being anchored in Bowers Harbor, and with the bit of breeze that was going to come up, I preferred to be there and then just bike into Traverse City.
I'll bet this guy here has his sailboat right there on the mooring buoy. Somebody's living right.
My very indirect route took me about 15 miles each way.
Big Eagle. I'm sure there are plenty of people in Michigan visiting Maine this summer too, but it's nice to see folks coming all the way here from Maine. I'm an M?
I'm an M because we're both Emma.
Okay. So M&M are going to help me with a light for the back of my bike. I don't ride it on the street any more than I have to, but just in case I need to, I need a light. Emma, can you help me out?
How about you ask Emma? She's right next to the light.
Oh, well, all right, here we go.
Both Emma. So this is a really good one here.
Okay.
It's just really simple. Just kind of straps on to your seat post or wherever you want to put it, kind of like that.
Yeah.
We saw that one quite a bit.
I know. Mostly sailors looking at this, but it's still cool. Looks like a bug.
The Traverse Area Recreation and Transport Trails are extensive, and we could go all the way back to Suttons Bay, our last anchoring spot, and take the bike route the entire way if we wanted to.
I've got lots of room, don't worry about me. We're all good.
Riding around on the tart trails in Traverse City was certainly a treat that I enjoyed. I enjoyed the wine in the region too, but I was looking for a treat that was a little bit healthier.
No trip to Traverse City is complete without going into Oriana for a smoothie. Bowers Harbor.
You just biked in? Bowers Harbor?
I did.
How far is that?
busy place.
When Traverse City was settled, it's difficult to say. The Ojibwe and the Ottawa tribes had been there for hundreds of years before the European settlers arrived in 1839, and there's still a very proud and well-established Native American community in Traverse City. The first sawmill was established in 1847, and the railroad got to Traverse City in 1872. The place really took off as a tourist destination in the 1920s and hasn't looked back since.
Charmers, eh?
I'm not sure if the funeral home was charming, but it is magnificent, isn't it?
Yes, there are places like this here. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot. And I like that one a lot. And I like that one a lot. My phone is in here somewhere. There we go. Had to keep it dry coming across.
As you can imagine, the streets of Traverse City get really crowded in the summertime, as do the restaurants. So where's the oasis to which one can escape? Sledder's. It's been there since 1882, and it's just west of downtown.
This place has been a roller rink, a funeral home, a tavern multiple times. It's been everything. I have to go in and smooch the moose. How you guys doing? I'm a small-time YouTuber.
While smooching the moose is supposed to be good luck, I decided to skip it for sanitary reasons. Biking back to the boat, I hit the roadside jackpot.
I think we can make this work out. And delicious. Well, with a broken drone, that was an alternative for a high shot to show you how clear the water is. I have no idea how that's going to turn out. But it's a beautiful day here in Bowers Harbor in West Grand Traverse Bay. Thanks for joining me. Lots of people out here having fun.
And there are also fun people ahead at our eventual destination, the Rocky Shores of Canada. Hey, I covered a lot of territory in this video. Plenty of links will be in the description. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all again soon.
How do I feel about wine tasting and then driving? Well, I can tell you, wine tasting and then flying your drone is a bad idea. It's a new drone. I mean, it's only been up about 3 times. Dang!